All right, hey guys, John here, Johnstructed. As you can see, we're at my lot. Today we're going to talk about planning, how we're going to lay out all the utilities, mark out where the building itself is going to go on the lot, orientation, why. We're going to mark out our lines for where we're going to dig our water line, where we're going to put our power pole, where our sewage is going to go. Stay tuned. All right, so as you can see, this is my water main. We follow it along. You see the white mark on the ground is the edge of my property line. It goes from that post over to that one. And we continue on. I'm gonna walk around the big pile of dirt I gotta smooth out. All right, so we've got some chain link here, made for my fence. So I've got a 16 by 54 building. Interior is 16 by 48 with a 6-foot porch. This is where it'll go. As you can see, I've got some stakes marked out and some white lines. So we have my property line. Goes back to there with an offset. First offset's 5 foot, second offset is 10 foot. So the back of the building will line up with that stake there and go across. And then it'll be 54 foot out from there to the front of the building. As you can see, I've got to take and finish leveling this land. I started already, however, the ground was frozen on the time that I had the equipment rented to get it leveled. I did the best I could, but it started to just kind of flake up in big sheets like they were chunks of concrete. As you can see over here, I've got a pad where I'm going to put my carport. Like I was saying, as you can see, this here is the pad where I'm going to put my carport. I got to have some more rock brought in to finish leveling this. The ground was a little lower than I expected it to be, and as you know, when you're trying to do anything, stuff changes unexpectedly. So my carport will be there. It'll be 20 by 25. The porch will end up right over here, and it'll walk off. There'll be a little sidewalk, comes right across. I may or may not eventually put a culvert over the ditch and make the drive come in. As for now, we'll just come in through the alley over here, and that'll be that. In preparation to get the rest of this lot leveled, I'm going to rent some equipment here later on this week. That'll be in next week's video. The rest of this video is going to be me in the office. We're going to jump to my plans. I use Onshape to do all of my 3D modeling for 3D printing and really anything else that I do any modeling for. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and pull these pins that I'd laid out previously. I'm going to get that done. Then we're going to jump into the office and we're going to talk about planning. Here we are in Onshape. I'm on my Samsung tablet here. It's just a little easier for the purposes of this. I do have OBS set up on my computer, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. So there are a few different versions of my house that I have put together here. I don't know why it's not showing both of them. We go to documents. There we go. Okay, so at first, let's go to version 1 here. We'll take a look at it. I'll kind of walk you through some of kind of what I'm thinking about, what's going through my mind here. So let's take a look at the top view. And it might be kind of hard to hide all those other parts, so we'll leave them. But here's your basic thing. So front door, you've got the couch and coffee table. You've got an island here. Bathroom kind of in the middle there. It's got your washer and your dryer, toilet, decent little shower, fridge. So I was talking to my dad. I showed him this, and basically I did this whole 3D model, and he showed me another way we could do it, where we kind of have a little mud room. So we're going to do vaulted ceilings and flat ceilings. So in the main living room area here in the front, And then in the bedroom in the back, we'll do vaulted. So as you can see, this kind of little blue section here. Dang it. As you can see, the little blue section here, it kind of shows what the vault will look like. Now, let's go on to the new model. Go back home. I'm going to go to 2.0. Alright, so things are a little different here. And there's some color coding. This is a little bit more well thought through. Right now, there's only a porch on the front of the building. Eventually, I will wrap the porch around to cover the two side doors. These doors face the south side. So at the very back is my bedroom. And then next adjacent to that is kind of what you would call a mud room or a wet room. So you'll come in from that side porch there. There will be kind of a bench where you can change your clothes. This little closet will be my electrical server closet. Then you have this other little room here that, if you see, opens up to the kitchen. From the front, this is going to be a floor-to-ceiling cabinet. It's just going to look like a pantry. It's actually going to be a secret doorway that's going to go through into the pantry, where there will be shelving on this back wall here. So this is the bathroom here, you know, keep space efficient, just a little 38 by 38 corner shower, nothing crazy. You know, toilet, vanity. So these are 18-inch base cabinet, 36-inch sink, 18-inch base, and then I'll do the same. I'll mirror it on the other side with an island, with a wall with a little bit of an overhang. So the sink will go here. And I'm just going to do a countertop induction range, you know, one that you can kind of put in back in the cabinet when you're not using it, or you can pull it out and use it. There will be a convection oven mounted over on the right hand side there. Fridge goes in the corner, and then this is kind of the two blue squares here is approximate size of a medium-sized couch, about a 72-inch couch. And then I could put about a 60-inch TV on the other wall and still have plenty of room. Everything kind of flows through pretty good there. So some of the color coding, obviously the red walls are the exterior walls. Green walls are interior 2x4 walls. And the kind of teal green walls are interior 2x6 walls. So the reason for that is water on this wall for the sink and the shower and everything like that. You want to be able to have that piping go in easily. You don't want to have to try to force it into a space that's hard to fit into. And the same here for the washer and the dryer. Because I'm putting the washer and dryer on a internal wall that doesn't face the outside, I'm going to have to run that vent down through the wall and out through the subspace. So you want to make sure your wall is big enough to be able to fit, you know, a 4-inch vent in there to go down. And I think that's just going to about wrap it up for the planning portion here. I know I said earlier in this video that I was going to do the layout for my water line, sewage line, power pole, stuff like that. I think that will be in the next video because I need to finish leveling the lot before I can do that part of it. So look forward to next week's video, and we're going to learn some stuff together. Thanks, guys.